Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to another very special episode of Keeping Up with the Reggae Boys. I'm your host Shamar.
I'm Rush.
And this is This or That Sports TV, the place where you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, people, and as Shamar said, this is another episode of Keeping Up with the Reggae Boys, and this is our show, our weekly show.
Yes, sir.
You know, where we talk about some of the Reggae Boys' performances. You know, anything relevant to the Reggae Boys. Does it feel like we start Keeping Up with the Reggae Girls, bro? You feel so?
For sure.
Alright, we'll probably get into that. Tell me if you want that, people. But yeah.
Like the video.
Huh?
Like the video.
And?
Well, if we get to 300 likes, we start Keeping Up with the Reggae Girls.
I like that idea then.
And that's not even that much to ask for, to be honest.
Sounds like a lot to me.
Sounds like a lot to you.
Alright, but we're gonna start one, bro. But let's talk about the boys, right?
Yeah.
So remember, list of the standout players, or just players that things are happening for or not happening for. I want to discuss some of them, bro. So let's start with the man himself, Leon Bailey.
Leon Baller.
What going on with Leon Bailey this week, bro?
Well, I'm gonna see him turn it up in the cup, bro. He had a very good cup performance versus the club of another historic reggae boy, Ricardo Gordon. Obviously, Bolton I've seen better days.
Yeah.
They're in the 3rd division of English football right now in League One. But, they came up against a Premier League threat, and Aston Villa did dispatch of them, as you would expect. And we're here to speak about Leon Bailey, of course, and he really stamped his authority on the game. He was creative, he was alive right throughout the whole game, and we saw him score an amazingly taken goal.
Yeah, he looked, in that game, I watched the highlights, and it just seemed like he looked a cut above. He came on and just dominated whenever he had the ball. He looked sharp. He even created a chance or two in the game, bro.
Yeah.
And that was good from Leon Bailey. I hope this is the point where his season kickstarts. Because he's receiving opportunities in the Premier League, not quite grabbing them, but I know that Leon Bailey has the quality to be a really good player in the Premier League. So I'm just hoping that this is the moment. This is the time when Leon Bailey should say, all right, I am the man. I am the 35 or the $30 million player that you guys paid for. This is what you're getting. I haven't seen that as yet, bro.
Yeah.
And he's fit. He's available.
Yeah,
he's getting opportunities.
I was watching an interview with him recently, and he spoke about how good he feels this season.
And you see it too?
Yeah, he said he's, faced a bit of misfortune since entering the realm of English football. However, he feels like himself, and he wants to show it this year. And the gaffer, as he referred to him, is giving him the opportunity. So
yeah.
I just hope he capitalizes.
I like that. And you know what's encouraging about Leon Bailey's situation? There are a lot of wide/attacking players on Aston Villa's team. And Leon Bailey seems to be a favourite of Steven Gerrard. Even if he doesn't start, Leon Bailey is a sure 20 minutes in any given game that Aston Villa plays.
Right.
And that is exciting. When you see players like Traore and Archer, they're attacking players that are on their bench all the time. But Leon Bailey is one of the first subs off the bench if he doesn't start. Yeah. And he starts a few games. So that's encouraging, bro. I really, really want Leon Bailey to pick it up this season and take his game to the next level. But not far from there. In fact, in the same league, let's talk about Bobby Deckard over Reed, bro. I feel like having a good season so far. 4 games in, playing a good few games.
Yeah, bro.
Scoring a goal so far.
Yeah, and he's obviously one of Fulham's day in, day out forwards. He's going to play, and he's making things happen. He looks exciting, he looks impactful. But one thing, he has an eye for goal. He seems to always be getting into good positions to poach on opportunities. We saw it with him capitalizing on the 1 goal he scored. But even as he played other games, recently we saw him play against Arsenal, and he was causing the Arsenal team problems. Arsenal still managed to get the win at the end of the day, but Bobby Reed has been playing really good, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I know you want to make a statement. Maybe to the JFF, maybe to Paul. So I'm going to give you the floor right now, and I want you to look into the camera, bro, and make that statement.
If Bobby Deckard over Reed is not called up into the Reggae Boys program, there will be hell to pay. Keep in mind, Mr. Hall, Mr. Ricketts, Mr. JFF, to whomever this may concern, Bobby Reed has to be a member of the national squad. Alright, what is the point?
What's the point? Bro, I mean, look at Bobby Reed competing at the highest level in domestic football.
Yeah.
This is undoubtedly the highest level in domestic
sure.
football.
Without
And he
that.
looks like he belongs, bro. In fact, we know this.
Yeah.
Even from Bobby Reid was in the championship. We were always saying on this side of Sports TV that Bobby Reid is a Premier League player.
Yeah,
we say it all the time.
The season before, he scored 5 Premier League goals.
So how can we ever name
23.
a 23-man squad for Jamaica and Bobby Reid is not in that squad? It's ridiculous. But let's move on.
Yeah.
We're staying in Europe. Shamar Nicholson, bro. The rumor mill is on.
Yeah.
And apparently there are some rumors saying that Galatasaray is interested in bringing Shamar Nicholson to, is it Turkey?
Yeah.
So what do you make of these rumors? You think that would be a good move or anything?
Of course. You know, I'd love to see Shamar Nicholson at a more renowned club. To be fair, the club that he's at now is a pretty big club.
Yep.
But I think Galatasaray would be a lateral move. But we know that there is spending power behind Galatasaray, and they've boasted the likes of players like Didier Drogba in the past. You know, so they obviously have had big names to boast before. So I think it'll be exciting. You know, obviously the whole situation with the Russia and the Euro situation. Galatasaray gives him a chance to play European football and to show his stuff on the European level. And you know, I think it would allow him to go from stride to stride. And because of the the weird relationship with Russia and the rest of Europe, I think being in another European league, that's relatively highly rated, could bolster his chances of transferring up to one of the big leagues in Europe. So I think Galatasaray, especially under the current social and the current social conditions in Europe, I think Galatasaray might be a good move.
Bro, I don't mind the move. If it happened, then I would be excited for the move because it is a big, Galatasaray is a big club, bro. When you talk about, I won't go as far as to say a European giant, but a European mainstay. They're not competing. Right now, his team, Spartak, they are not in any European competition. Neither is Galatasaray, to be fair. But Shakhtar is bad because of the whole Russian-Ukraine thing. And it's just not a good situation to be in right now. You see me? I feel like Shamar Nicholson's next move shouldn't be a lateral one. You say that this would be a lateral move. I don't want his next move to be a lateral.
But I think I want to get him out of Russia right now. So that's the only reason why I'm kind of content with a lateral move, to get him out of this social climate. Not that Turkey is much more stable, but as it relates to the relationship with European football on a whole, I think Galatasaray might be a good place for him to end up.
And what do you think, what kind of fee you think we're talking? In fact, bro, I see Galatasaray linked with other forwards like Kwrb. And if Shamar Nicholson is being mentioned, in the same pool as Kwrb, who is a top striker in Europe, bro? That's a good thing for Jamaica. But what type of price do you think we're talking about? He went for what, €8 million last time?
Yeah, as I said, I think it's lateral. I think based on circumstances. I don't think what he's done in Russia, has pushed his stock that much higher than where it is. So as I said, the transfer will be pretty lateral. So I think around the same fee might be an appropriate asking price for a player like Shamar Nicholson. But I do think he still has time to prove himself and to bump his transfer value.
Bro, just 25 years old. Last season he played around 34 games, scoring 21 times and having 7 assists. That is a brilliant return in Europe. In the top leagues of Europe, to be honest. I love what I see from Shamar Nicholson, and I hope that, this. In fact, bro, he didn't play this weekend. He was on the bench, he didn't play. I don't know what that means,
Yeah, could that be an indication that he's out the door?
Yeah, in the league, 4 games I think. Played now, didn't start in any of them. Could it mean,
considering that he had such an amazing second half of the season last year,
could it mean that Shamar Nicholson is out? I don't know if Spartak needs the money or anything, but I think that would be a decent move for him. I'd love to see him go to, say, a team that needs, let's say, a Everton or a Southampton. Or I feel like he's at that level, not quite. Or a Norwich. I feel like Shamar Nicholson could be at that level, bro. But that would be a good move for Galatasaray. Alright, on to the next one on my list. Let's stay in Europe, then we do America different. Alright, so Junior Flemings, bro.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Silence. That's what's going on.
Can anybody tell me in the comment section if you know what's going on in France with Flemo? Please let us know, because we know nothing. Bro,
he's not on any of the matchday squads. Try Googling just his name and there's nothing. I think he's probably back in that B team. It's League On now, bro, and this is the big leagues. They will not be taking any chances. It's short time.
You wanna play with the big boys?
Yeah, bro. So, Junior Flavors, we need to hear some more. Obviously, we can get our contacts and more reliable people when they talk about insight in domestic football and our reggae boys. Probably a Simon Preston or, you know, probably get some more information on that. But I don't like what I'm seeing from it. I feel like
obviously when he just went to France, we were saying, oh, this is good for his career. He'll go from strength to strength, and we saw the improvements. But if he isn't playing any football, bro, he might become stagnant.
Yeah, bro, it's weird because towards the back end of last season, Junior Fleming's got some game time. You know, coming off the bench and making some appearances here and there in the last game of the season he played. But to start this one with the big boys, he's not even a match day squad. And that is a weird one. Unfortunately, we might see a move from Junior Fleming. I just feel like he's about to enter his prime, not playing. Might, or maybe at a lower European league, bro.
Well, I hope even if there is a move beckoning, I hope it's in Europe.
Yeah. All right. Lovely. Let's talk about Damian Lowe earning himself a 4th team of the week in the MLS, bro. No small feat. It's full time to put some respect on Damian Lowe's name, bro. You know, we are champions of Damian Lowe, my favorite reggae boy at the moment. And he had an assist recently. Yeah. 1 goal in the MLS so far, and in a playoff spot. Bro, I think there could be, speaking of transfers, there could be a transfer for Damian Lowe coming soon. Because he's doing very well in the MLS.
Would love to see him finish out the team with this Inter Miami team.
For sure.
He did tell us in the interview, we did an 2-hour long interview with Damian Lowe where we spoke to him about all things football, all things reggae boys, and all things Damian Lowe. And he mentioned to us that he wasn't worried about the slow start because he was adamant that, you know, after the summer transfer window, his team will bolster and you would say a push from Inter Miami. He also spoke confidently about his game. Yeah, we see it reflecting, bro. Yes, he's had some stumbles throughout the season. You know, as dual players, he's not perfect. He's not Virgil van Dijk. You can say that much. But he's been steady, he's been good, and he's been consistent.
And trying to keep the cards down. I don't say a send off. So I'm excited for the rest of the season for Damian Lowe. Can't wait for the playoffs to start. I'm definitely going to be taking in the playoffs, bro. Sure. We have some Jamaicans really playing in the MLS and doing well. So I want to see that. And speaking of Jamaicans doing well in the MLS, Kwrb.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if I butchered the name, but the new moniker, Kwrb. Scoring again.
He scores goals. Yeah, in Union's 6-0 win. You know, unfortunately over Derby County.
Yeah, and let's include another reggae boy.
Yeah.
Ravel Morrison was on.
Yeah, Ravel Morrison played, and Ravel Morrison has played, I think, 2 games now in the MLS. He's not really gotten his feet wet. He's not played.
Didn't set it alight.
Yeah, he's not playing very well yet. Maybe it takes him some time to adjust because it did take him a while to get acclimated to the championship game, and after he did, it was just all guns blazing. So when Rooney has trust in this guy, he brought him all the way from Europe to America, so I bet he'll continue going from stride to stride. But he hasn't started well, and his team is not great, to be fair. You know, his team is not great, he hasn't started well, but let's continue to wait and see what Ravel has to offer.
Yeah, bro, and starting out on Kwrb, I feel like if Kwrb keep on playing like this, bro, and being in this form and going into the playoffs, have a good playoffs and a good MLS season overall, I could see Kwrb playing for Jamaica again. I wouldn't mind it. You know, as our third striker or attack, we'll see him on the wing sometime. I wouldn't mind it, bro. If you're playing in a league like this and you are doing well, you're scoring goals, why can't you make a Jamaican squad?
And of course, Andre Blake, being what Andre Blake does, the best goalkeeper in MLS.
Straightforward. No, that was it. That's all the names that we have. You know, Andre Blake, some mention, Michael Antonio mentioned, but nothing to really speak about. Just straightforward seasons. Not really happening. Jamal Lowe, not much there, just on the bench.
Yeah, I know. I heard transfer rumors brewing about Jamal Lowe. Like he might be heading out. So just keep an eye out on. Obviously, people will be keeping updates coming here, but it's just a little keeping up with the regular boys.
Yeah, I forget them an update, people. We know them really look forward to shows like this, bro. I see the views climbing, so I know they like it. Sure. People communicate with us though. We really want to interact with you guys. So don't forget to leave a comment under this video, and if it's a live video or if it's a premiere, leave a comment in the live chat. Yeah. It's the least you can do. Come on, that's how you support it.
Make you know what's going on.
Alright. Don't forget though, like, comment, share, subscribe to this or that Sports TV. Bro, give me material.
People, if each one of you guys watching now can share this video to at least 10 people and garner us 5 subscribers, that's only a conversion rate of 50%.
Yeah.
So of course them can do it because we know so that's really my top strikers who watch inside that sports TV. If each one of you guys can do that, you know how many subscribers it's by the end of the day, bro?
But for now, my people, this or that. Hey, stop. I'm telling them about something, bro. So some videos coming up this week. We can say for sure some collabs with the Reggae Boys commentary. And we're not gonna tell you what kind of video. We're not gonna tell you what we spoke about in the videos. But some really entertaining stuff. Yeah, collab with Reggae Boys commentary.
That Simon Preston is back.
Yeah.
On the platform.
All right.
For all who haven't heard it.
All right, my people. But for now, this or that Sports TV.
Well.
Yeah.